Prime Minister Julia Gillard has met her Japanese counterpart Nato Khan. During the talks, they agreed to continue to develop closer civil and military cooperation and work together to strengthen global nuclear safety standards. Well, earlier in the day, Julia Gillard had an audience with the Emperor, where she offered more help with post-tsunami reconstruction if it's needed. Chief Political Correspondent Mark Simpkin is travelling with the Prime Minister and filed this report from Tokyo.
Japan's a country in crisis, but its guests got a royal welcome. It's the first time Julia Gillard's met an emperor, and it's something of a novelty for him too.
As I understand it, we are the first de facto couple to meet with the Emperor and Empress. The meeting proceeded just as I'm sure it normally would.
The audience took place in the Emperor's private residence. Other parts of the palace are closed. After the catastrophes, even the imperial family's rationing power.
It was a great privilege to see their majesties. They expressed to both of us their very sincere gratitude for the work that Australia has done to assist the people of Japan in the wake of the devastating earthquake and tsunami.
Australia dispatched a search and rescue team and transport planes soon after the tsunami hit. Senior Japanese parliamentarians praised the response. One didn't seem too excited, but others hailed Julia Gillard's plans for later in the trip.
I heard the Prime Minister is going to visit disaster-affected areas. I am sure this will encourage those affected by this disaster.
As well as being very moved by the loss of life, Australians are full of admiration for the stoicism and resilience of the Japanese people in the face of this disaster.
A short time ago, Julia Gillard delivered the same message to an even more senior politician, the Prime Minister. She brought with her a symbol of friendship, a helmet that belonged to the head of the Australian search and rescue team. The Japanese counterpart was clearly impressed with the present and his guests' presence.
The Prime Minister's visit to Japan shows Japan is safe. I think her visit is more powerful than a million words and express my heartfelt thanks to her.
The two leaders agreed to disagree on whaling, but agreed to cooperate on a host of other issues, including a possible free trade deal. Nato Khan said he wants to restart serious negotiations as soon as the nuclear and humanitarian crises calm down. Mark Simpkin, Late Line.